bonjour. Let's get straight into it today. What is the message you need to hear? What is the message for this collective this morning? Monday, the 22nd of September. Let's get into it. What is the message for this collective today, please? I just heard 4, so let's get 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that turned out to be 5 because 2 came out. Of course, it's twin flames with healing on the bottom. Okay, mind, body, and spirit. So you could be very focused on your healing right now. This collective, you believe that you're in some kind of twin flame connection, someone that you're in no contact with but that you believe is your twin flame. These two came out together. So to me, that says that this collective believes that they are on this twin flame journey, this divine love journey, but the person that they believe to be their other half, you're in no contact with them currently. But protection. So the message here is that you have been trying to... Oh, interesting. So you've got protection, twin flames, no contact, let it go, and divine masculine. So you could have felt recently like you might have had a feeling that someone connected to who you believe your divine masculine is has been sending some kind of psychic attacks, and that can actually happen even without them realizing. So say if someone connected to your person is spying on you from fake accounts, let's use that as an example, and they have bitterness or jealousy or resentment, or let's say for instance it's a family member and they don't like how much this masculine feels for you, so they keep an eye on you as a way of feeling like they have control over the situation, especially since you're in no contact with this divine masculine. Them watching you, whether it's from a main account, fake account, whatever, is sending the evil eye, because they're not... It's not even that they might not even intentionally be sending the evil eye, but they're not coming from a good place when they're watching. I'm hearing bitterness and jealousy. Those are the 2 words that are really standing out for me. So I really feel like you at the moment might be getting this sense that it's not your person that's secretly watching you, but someone connected to them. And you might have even felt this need to maybe like cleanse your energy or call your energy back to yourself to really recenter, because you were just feeling very up and down, and there's a lot of things that have been making you feel like your energy is not how it normally is when you're feeling balanced. And then you're thinking, well, there's nothing in my world that I can see that should be affecting my mood, so where is this coming from? And that's making you go into your mind thinking that there is something or someone sending you some kind of evil eye energy that you're needing to protect yourself from. But it's definitely someone that you believe to be attached to this person that you see as your twin flame. And I think you're trying to let that all go. So I don't even think it's that you don't believe, you go in and out of belief. I think you do believe that this person's your twin, but you're just trying to let it go. Like, just get rid of the label of it, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if someone's your twin flame or not. If they're not in your life, if you're still in no contact, if you haven't seen any changes or growth or evolution in this person, there's been no movement. It's kind of like you just want to let that go and not hold on to it, because you don't want to constantly be in this waiting energy for someone that, from your perception, has made no moves to reconcile with you. So you're trying to let this go. and also trying to just shift the energy. So every time thoughts of them come in your head, not beating yourself up about it, but just go, okay, a memory's popped up, that's fine, and then just let it go. Move it along. So that's good. The only like negative card is the protection card, and even then it's like, I don't think this is overwhelming you. It might be something that you just think, I wonder if they're watching, but you're not, it's not consuming you. Yeah, see, ascension, under protection. So it's almost like you're actually seeing a change in yourself. You're leveling up. So even if your intuition is telling you that someone's peering in on you, it's not consuming you, it's not drowning you, it's not making you angry. You're noticing, and then you're getting on with life. Maybe you have done you've called your energy back to yourself, done an egg cleanse, done some kind of, maybe you did some saging of yourself and your environment, and then you get on with it. It's not pulling you down, and you're noticing that. Your angels are saying you're leveling up, because when this cycle may have happened in the past where you might have felt energy coming into your energy, it might have made you spiral, it might have made you sink, like kind of feel like you're drowning by it. But now you're just like, okay, whether they're there or not, I'm going to keep it moving. And that's good. They want you to notice how much you've grown and changed. Twin flames. Control. The label doesn't control you anymore. This is good. Again, I think that this collective, you do believe that this divine masculine is your twin flame, but you're not controlled by the label anymore. You're not thinking, I can't live my life until this person comes back. No, you've broken free from the control that the label has on you. And even I just heard, if I meet someone new, then I meet someone new. And maybe I'm not meant to be with this person in this lifetime, as in your twin flame. Or maybe it's just not our time right now, and I might meet someone, have a whole other relationship, and then be with my twin later on in life when we're old and retired. Who knows? Maybe this is just the way things are going, and it's not, you're not feeling puppeted by it anymore, where you just so desperately want this person back that it consumes you. You're not consumed by it anymore. You're noticing how the label of twin flames, divine masculine or not, does not have control over you anymore. You've broken free from it, and that's good. No contact. I think you have really come into your own. Yeah, rise up. So even though you've been in no contact with this person, and probably up until, I want to say, a few months ago, you were constantly waiting for this no contact to be broken. But through the no contact, you've risen up. You've gone through a death. You've had a rebirth, and you found your strength. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. The no contact has really brought you into your own power, your own strength. This is really nice energy. Even as you're watching this, you might be feeling like, yeah, it doesn't weigh me down anymore. I feel it's not that you don't believe in it anymore. You still believe in it, but it doesn't control everything in your life anymore. Let it go. I think you have actually really let go of the weight of it. Passion. So again, letting it go does not mean you don't still have this overwhelming desire towards them. That's the belief, knowing that I still think that this is my divine counterpart, and the passion and the desire and the love for them is still there. It's about letting go of the control it has over you, which you clearly have been doing. And when the thoughts of them come into your mind, you're not beating yourself up about it. Excuse me. You're not beating yourself up about it. You're just noticing it and carrying on. Divine Masculine. Sacral chakra.
So you could have shared a pregnancy with this person, but the womb. So you know, you see this masculine as your home, but again, you're not. But again, it's not consuming you. You know that they're the other half of your soul. And it's not that, again, that the love is not there. You still love this person and you know what they are to you, but it doesn't consume you. And if anything, you're at a stage now where you're like, because I met this person and because I went through the pain that I went through, it helped me to find myself. And that's not to say that that makes what they did to you okay. It doesn't. They still need to take accountability and hopefully in time show that they've changed. But the things that you've learned about yourself through the pain of this and how you rose up through the ashes despite what this person put you through, you found your creativity, the stuff that was always inside you that maybe was laying dormant for a long time. You've really stepped into your power too. And your belief is still so strong that you two can still come home to each other, but you're not holding out for them. It's not like every day you're not living your life because you're waiting for them. But when the time is right, you believe you will come home to each other. It's like you're both this lighthouse for each other. And healing still ended up on the bottom. So you've gone through a big change, mind, body, and spirit when it comes to your healing. You're probably even feeling, even as you watch this, like this is like a big sense of relief, because it's not that I am going in and out of belief and thinking I'm crazy and then believing it the next minute. It's like, no, I believe it's still true. I believe this is my twin, but twin or not, I'm getting on with my life and whatever's meant to be will be. You feel more calm and more centered. This is very good energy. What's around you right now? What is around this collective right now, please? Let's get 3. One, two, three. Perfect. Okay, you've got gold digger, you've got no, and you've got give it time here. So gold digger is about feeling used by someone. So this, I think, there could be someone in your energy currently, like someone that's in your life at the moment, like a friend, a family member that you're feeling kind of drains the energy out of you, that you feel used by. But it could also be that this person that you believe to be your divine masculine, you felt used by them. Maybe because so much time has passed and there's been no contact for so long, you've decided in your mind that this person doesn't love you the way that you love them, and you feel like they kind of used up your love. But again, because predominantly your energy seems to be that you've let this go, I think it's more like you can know that you feel used by someone, but again, it doesn't cause you to drown anymore. And as well, they're saying, no, it's not the right time. Give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. Because you're coming into this energy now of really just getting on with things and not being consumed by the whole twin flame label, it's like they want you to kind of go with the flow. Like they want you to sit in that energy. It's like, and just enjoy things. They don't want you to then think, oh, because I'm letting this go, does that mean they're coming back, and then kind of go backwards a bit? No, they want you to, it's almost like enjoy this freedom of feeling okay without them. You're not puppeted by it anymore. So continue on that path that you're on, because that's exactly where you need to be.
patience. So you've got both timing cards, everything in divine timing, let things flow. Allow yourself to just continue on that mode of letting things flow and not being controlled by the label. You're exactly where you need to be, but just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. All right, let's confirm these. Gold digger. What's this gold digger? Mercury retrograde. So you might be having a lot of technical difficulties right now, like your TV, your phone, your car, whatever, like lots of kind of that sort of stuff, electronic issues, but communication issues too. But I think as well, because of this mode that you're in now, where you're feeling much more ease, like you're going, what am I trying to say? You're going with the flow and you're at peace with it. So because you're in that mode, you really are reviewing everything. And it could be whoever this person is that's in your energy currently, especially if it's someone that you're not sure if someone's spying, but you felt that and you did a bit of protection for yourself and then carried on. It wasn't consuming you. So you're reviewing people you share time with and what you put your energy into. You're just kind of reevaluating everything around you at the moment. No, now is not the right time. All right, so you've got moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. No, it's not the right time. So this to me says that perhaps if you've been thinking about moving, there is something about what you're reviewing around you right now and your residence, your home. It might be part of what you're reviewing right now. Should I move somewhere else? I kind of feel as though your angels are telling you to stay put right now and just enjoy this flow that you're living in right now. Just the state that you're in, to just carry on that way. Don't make any major moves right now in any area of your life, whether it was wanting to move jobs, house. There's just things I think that are moving right now that you don't know about. So they just want you to carry on with this flow that you're living in. Continue in this flow state of just allowing things to happen as they're supposed to happen, not trying to force anything. They're saying, no, it's not the right time to make any kind of moves in your life, because where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Okay, so the breakup with this person. I think that, again, this to me just confirms that where your mind is at right now in regards to this twin flame connection is, this is someone obviously that you had a breakup with that you believe to be your divine masculine, but you're not weighed down by this breakup anymore. It's not that it's something that doesn't come into your mind. Again, these thoughts and situations and memories do pop up into your head, but again, they want you to know that the flow that you're in right now, you're very balanced and this doesn't consume you anymore. This is very good energy. You're still figuring yourself out, and that's okay. That's where they want you to be. That's as well why they're saying you're on the right track. It so annoys me when I start yawning during a reading when I wasn't yawning before I started. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's because I'm picking up the energy of the collective that I'm reading, but anyway, don't allow this to, where you're at is exactly where they want you. So don't go backwards. And I don't think you are. I think you actually, it's almost like I'm seeing someone kind of knowing I am exactly where I need to be. I don't need to force anything. And maybe you're a bit bored in life right now, I just heard too, where it's kind of the same day, hamster wheel. Get up, go to work, come home, go to bed. And it's just repeating. and emotionally, mentally, physically, you feel fine. But, okay. It's like you're giving yourself grace to be like, yeah, I'm still figuring things out. And yes, I want something to happen because I'm a little bit bored at the moment and there's nothing really going on. But at the same time, I know that there's nothing bad happening. So I'm not going to try and force something that it's not time yet for. I think you're actually very tapped into knowing that things are the way they are right now because it's meant to be that way. So this is more of just like a nudge to say, you're right, you are exactly where you need to be. So just allow things to keep flowing because that's exactly what we want for you right now. So with that said, I want to tap into what's potentially, hang on, for some reason, no. I thought I wanted to get that deck, but I don't. What should you know right now? What message do they want you to know right now? The Sun, happiness and joy, innocence, success, optimism. Summertime I just heard as well, which is pretty obvious with the Sun card, but something, you're about to come into a season of really enjoying your life. I just heard the end of a tough cycle is near. So it's almost like that's probably why you're also feeling like you've broken free from the torture, so to speak, of the thought of this person, because it's probably been a long time of no contact. So then you're thinking you're finally at a place where it's not torturing you anymore, being in no contact with this person. You're breaking into a new season of your life where you're able to just focus on your own happiness and not be consumed by this person. That seems to be the repeated message, that you're not consumed by this person, not because you've decided that they're not your twin flame anymore, but you're accepting things as they are. And you're finding joy in your day-to-day life again. You've got your optimism back, basically. Two of Cups. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Soulmates and unity, close bond, spiritual connection. That's a divine counterpart card. That's a twin flame card. Two of Cups is two souls uniting. Twin souls. Your other half. I just heard as well, a bunch of messages just came through. Making a wish. Because that Sun card, it's got a dandelion on it. You know, when you blow on those flowers and you make a wish and all the little seedlings go out into the air. I'm seeing someone doing that, making a wish on a flower and blowing on it, the dandelion, sorry, and it like putting it, that's like manifesting. You're making that wish and putting it out into the universe. That wish of this person reuniting with you is actually going to bring you, this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, and it's probably coming in sooner than you anticipated because you finally let go. And I think as well, because this is your angels telling you what's coming, they're actually saying that this is a spiritual connection. The close bond that you believe you have, they're giving you that answer to say, yes, you're not wrong about that. Is a divine connection. This is a soulmate. You are meant to unite. Your intuition is correct. They are your Two of Cups, basically. Queen of Wands. So this is you. I think they're just saying that you're very determined to have happiness in your life. And you've reached a point too where, because you're enjoying your life and you're not holding on to any kind of outcome or timeline when it comes to this person, that you're becoming more charismatic because you're self-assured. You know your value, and it's making you more attractive because you're confident and you understand that
if you're in the energy of knowing your worth and knowing that you are this beautiful queen, that you will then attract the things that you are meant for you. Leo could be important because the Sun, I think, is a Leo card, and Queen of Wands, that's a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Seven of Pentacles, harvest and reward. So you're seeing the results of your own growth right now, which is really good. That you've, because of your patience and your focus on yourself and trying to move on, you're noticing progress now. It's like when you're in the trenches and you're in the midst of the most painful breakup of your life and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you still keep carrying on, you still keep trying to evolve and grow and try to see what the lessons are. You're finally seeing the progress of that because you're able to breathe now, and you're seeing it as, again, the label doesn't matter. If this person's meant to come back in, they will. I can't force any kind of reunion. And I'm not going to wait for them to come back in. I want to be happy and keep living my life. Page of Cups. I see that as, that's two cards of innocence too. So there could be children or a child involved, but you just finding your own innocence again, that beautiful part of you that you thought you had lost, that pure heart, by giving yourself the love that you needed, filling your own cup. And really soothing and healing your inner child. And all that work that you've put into healing your inner child, you're starting to feel happy again because of all the work that you've done on yourself. It's been a long time coming. Two of Cups. Could also be a fire and water pairing. Two of Pentacles. So you might be seeing 222 a lot, but again, this is part of the journey, so that when you're balanced, whatever's going on for this person that's connected to you, for you to be in a balanced place, which you're coming into that new season now where things are balanced and you've really, you're starting to enjoy the fruits of your labor when it comes to your internal work and healing. You're balancing this connection. The Two of Pentacles, to confirm the Two of Cups, means that you really are coming into that phase where you're helping balance the energy of this soul connection, because you yourself are balanced. You're coming into happiness and accepting things as they are, which is balancing the energy for making space for the new beginning on its way to you. Six of Cups, so the return of someone from your past. So I think as well, I actually think though, the collective that this is for, you're ready to hear this without it putting you into waiting mode again. You're ready to hear that someone from your past who's very nostalgic over your connection is about to come forward to present themselves to you without you going, oh, okay, and then going back into waiting mode. It's like, oh, they're coming back. All right, well, when they come back, they come back, and it's not taking you off your path again. So you're ready to hear this without it taking you steps back. I don't think that they would release this message to you for you to hear it if they thought that it was going to put you back. You can hear that someone is coming back and you're not going to hold on tightly to it. Okay, they're coming back. When they come back, they come back. But you're still going to keep focusing on your happiness and living your life. It did cause you anxiety for a long time, but you've let that go. I think you reached a breaking point where you were sick of the negativity and how much it was weighing you down. It would have caused you depression and maybe made your anxiety worse, caused you sleepless nights. Maybe that too is why I'm yawning, because maybe you've been having a lot of restless nights where you go to sleep but you still wake up exhausted. But I think the overall message here is that you've passed that point now. You're not in that anxiety anymore. You're not in those sleepless nights anymore. At the moment, you might be having some sleepless nights because you also that might be part of why you think, is someone in my energy? Is someone draining my energy? Does that mean someone is sending me the evil eye or looking in because my energy's feeling so drained? But despite the drained energy, you're still feeling quite upbeat and optimistic. So it's almost like whatever evil eye is being sent your way, you are alchemizing it and transmuting it. It's coming out perhaps as tiredness, but it's not bringing your mood down. So let's see what's coming for you. What is coming next for this collective, please, in the next few months? I just heard. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait, remember? But you're not waiting. That's the point. This message is that even this message here is not putting you into waiting mode. It's like you're hearing this message, receiving it, but still carrying on with your life. It's not... you're kind of like taking it with a grain of salt and carrying on, which is good. That's where you want to be. You're not obsessing over it. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. So someone is reminiscing, and you did get 6 of Cups. Someone's very nostalgic. And I think as well, when you let go, someone that's attached to you energetically will feel that release. They'll stop feeling your energy, and then suddenly, and they don't consciously know that, they just suddenly feel like they can't feel you anymore, and then it makes them want to, it's like a magnetic pull, because your energy's disappeared from their surroundings. Even if it's been a long time, someone can still always feel your energy if they're heavily on your mind, but when you've released that, it doesn't matter how long it's been, they will feel that release, like, where'd you go? But this person wants to make new memories with you, but they're also going over the past, and I think this person is learning from a lot of the things that probably sabotaged this previously. 3, I just heard 3 again, karmic relationship. So, as girl with a snake flipped over. So I actually think that this person that I said to you right at the beginning, there is someone connected to your person that doesn't have the best intentions where you're concerned. I think this is not your person looking in on you, but someone attached to your person that's looking in on you, that has some kind of karmic lesson attached to your person. And especially if this is someone that's a permanent fixture in your person's life, like a family member or friend that they've had around for a very long time, that they trust deeply, this karmic person is related to part of why this ended with them. Someone that planted seeds in your person's mind to leave you and to also perhaps treat you badly, caused a lot of problems for you. And I say that still understanding that your person is an adult and they make their own decisions and choices. So allowing people to interfere in how they treat you and how they left you still is on them, but there is a karmic relationship in their life that they're needing to learn the lesson from. But I think they're letting this person go. I think whoever this girl or boy with a snake is someone that your person is letting go of, because they know that they love you, and the love that they have for you is now starting to override any opinions that they have been using to stay away from you. And this person too, because remember, you got gold digger, being charmed or used. They're using you for your money. I think this karmic relationship is someone that they feel financially obligated by too. It could have finances tied into it.
that they feel used by this person themselves. So you might be picking up their energy, that they're now seeing this snake as someone that is using them and has had a huge part to play in why they treated you the way they did, why they broke up with you, and then also the amount of time that has gone by since your breakup. It's been a long time of no contact with this person, and I think that this snake has had a big part to play in that no contact. They've been a big part of why your person has stayed away as long as they have. It might also be a lesson where they felt like coming back to you after what happened was too big a hill to climb, and they didn't want to do the work, but they're letting go of that lesson. They're seeing that lesson too, is what I mean. Camera. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is the snake. 555. They're going through a change now, especially if they can no longer feel your energy because you've really pulled it back, and not out of spite, not out of resentment, but just, I'm not holding on to you anymore. And they can feel that release. And I think that's part of why they might be going through something right now where they're seeing this snake for who they really are. Someone that probably even said something very similar to, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Said something to that, said something pretty similar to that. This isn't your person, let them go. You can be happier without them. There's someone better for you. That's the kind of stuff that this snake was saying to your person. And they were listening to it. And they were thinking, yeah, I can get over this person. I will get over this person. Yeah, it hurts now, but I just need time and I'll get over it. And they haven't. And now they're starting to see through this girl, boy with a snake. They realize that they don't want it to be over. They're going over past memories with you and also wanting to make new memories with you. They don't want the relationship to be over. Well, it is over, but you know what I mean? Like they don't think that there's no... Before, in their mind, they had made up their mind that this was done. There was no going back, and they're having a change of heart now. Rather than seeing you as a karmic relationship, this girl boy with a snake is the karmic relationship. Doesn't matter if it's a permanent fixture like a mother or a sibling or a best friend. Doesn't matter, blood or not. Same thing with you being like twin flame or not. I've got to get on with my life. Same thing with this. Mum or not, sibling or not, best friend or not, I love this person, as in you, the collective, and I want to be with them. Doesn't matter if you're my mum and you are telling me that I shouldn't be with them. I'm going to do this. And that also might be why this person connected to your person is looking in on you, because they can feel their best friend, their brother, sister, their son, daughter pulling away from them. And so that's making them look in on you. Hang on, let me get this off the floor. Yeah. This girl, boy with a snake is a big part to play in why this person axed this relationship. And this axe is a very painful breakup. This is someone that 1 minute they're telling you how much they adore and love you and want to spend forever with you, to suddenly cutting you off cold and giving you the silent treatment. Really, this is really the epitome of abandoning you. And this is part of the karma that they're going over, especially if they feel like all the things that have happened to them since you have very much felt like karma for what they did here and the people that they let come between the two of you. They want to stop this pattern of letting outside influences affect their happiness. And I think as well, if they really thought that this was over and no going back, they've never really taken accountability with you as far as how they abandoned you and left you in a bad position. Girl with a snake. Girl talk. So yeah, this is exactly it. This is someone that was a friend or someone close to them that they really listened to. This was the people they were spending time with, that they were spending time with, trying to move on from you.
they really just tried to throw themselves into being happily single and living in the moment and having fun. So while you were in the depths of pain, this person was living it up, trying to distract themselves. And this snake was a big part of saying, just go out, have fun, be with your friends, hook up with people, just live in the moment, you'll get over it, it's fine. Like, and so that's exactly what they did. They were listening to these people, but they're heartbroken. They can't run from this anymore. They can't run from their emotions anymore. They can't just go out and get drunk and do substances or gamble or busy themselves with lots of people around them and it's like even getting loads of attention from people isn't distracting them anymore, because everything feels dull, everything feels numb. Attention from other people isn't cutting it anymore because it's not your attention. They could be getting attention from every person in the world, the most beautiful people in the world, and it's still not you. Everything that they've done to drown it out does not work anymore, and that is also part of why they're seeing through this girl with a snake now. It's just not cutting it. They cannot avoid this anymore. Their angels will not let them. Their ancestors will not let them. So they might even be being bombarded by signs of you right now. Whereas you're feeling finally free of this, they're the opposite. And they're grieving. They're feeling very lost right now. They're sad that they're separated from you. They're sad about the breakup, and they're deeply hurt over how they've treated you and how much distance they've put between you two. And also deeply hurt over how they let people come in between you two. I want to get these first, hang on. And then my finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. So they might be really trying to get themselves onto solid ground right now before coming towards you. And again, I just heard the collective watching this is thinking, good. Took you long enough. Because I think as well in this no contact, it's been a long time. I just heard years. So if it's been years here of no contact, it's like, why, if anything, you're thinking, I can't believe it's taken you this long to realize my value. And you might have been someone in the past that almost wanted to protect them from karmic lessons. And maybe that's why this has been the longest point of no contact, because they've kept you away, they've kept you two apart for this long because this person had to learn lessons the hard way. And boy, have they. These are lessons that you could never have shown them. They had to be shown by karmic retribution. And again, family or not, you chose to listen to these people and sabotage your own happiness because you wanted to listen to these people. That's just a lack of emotional maturity and people in their life being manipulative and not seeing through it at the time. And again, that's not to have a go at them. It's just to say it's a lesson they had to learn. It's almost like they put you in the category of what these people that they listened to were. So instead of seeing their mum, their sister, their best friend as manipulative, they made out that you were the manipulative one because that was easier than facing the truth. Lots about mirrors here, which is funny because I was going to say you're mirroring each other but in different ways. So where you're releasing, they're suddenly overwhelmed by all the bad choices they've made here. Like with finances. Maybe when they were with you, their finances were the best they've ever been. Then when you two broke up, they just went and pissed all their money away. Who knows? But there's a lot of things that they're realizing now. Being mirrors for each other makes self-love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if I'm not, I want you to love and nurture yourself. And that is exactly what you're doing. Number 11. Number 5, timing and intentions. Please don't give up on me. I'm trying to change, but it takes time. Again, working on themselves and working on a solid foundation for themselves too. But as well, you haven't given up on them. Remember, You still believe they're your twin flame. You still see them as your divine masculine, but you're just not waiting for them anymore. And you're even of the mindset where it's like, if I meet someone and I'm happy with them, then I will pursue that. I don't need to wait for you anymore. But they are, I think that's their soul being like, you haven't given up on them, but they're worried that you're going to meet. I'm seeing that card where it's like, I'm worried you're going to meet someone new before I'm ready to be with you. But you shouldn't wait for them. Mirrors again, number 7. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. And that's true. You're both working on yourselves, but in different ways. Whoa. We are coming into union. Again, I really believe that the collective that this is for, watching this, will not make you suddenly go, oh, they're coming back, and go back into waiting hermit mode. I think you're just going to hear this and go, okay, well, when it does, it does. You're not holding on to it, and you're just going to keep going the way you're going. I think that's where you're at right now, and that is beautiful. That's exactly what you want. But 11, 11, 11... because that first card's 11, and then you've got the 11, 11 card. We are coming into union. Number 5. I did say a while back, there's something about November. I feel like October and November are important months for perhaps twin flames really actually coming into physical union again, or at least some form of communication. I feel like communication over the next 2 months is a big thing. 7 again, the 5th of July or the 7th of May. I need to move slowly with this, but trust that I'm moving even when it seems that I'm not. Again, you're still in a very balanced energy. So where they're working slowly to figure themselves out, remember someone is still figuring themselves out, you're getting on with your life. It's not, again, that you wouldn't accept them back if they came back a better person. It's that you're not waiting for that to happen. And that's what's bringing union in. But again, you don't need to not, like, you're hearing this, but you're not clinging to it. Number 9, so the 7th of September or the 9th of July. So maybe July and November are important months for your cycles, like cycles that you two have had in your relationship. Sometimes I feel like you're speaking to me in my head. At times it triggers me because I wonder how much you can see into me. So it's just a lot of things that you've said to this person, or even if, so say if they have checked in on you every now and again, and things that you've posted really speaks to them, and they then have wondered, are you spying on them too? But it's just that you're so connected. It's not that you've been looking in on them. It's just it's a divine connection that cannot be explained. So they are like, whoa, how do you know that I needed to hear that today? You didn't. You just intuitively knew to post that thing that day. Does that make sense? And mirror again, September. So you've got 7, 7, 9, 9, and 11, 11, 11. Whoa. Okay. So that card was mirrors again. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. It's split on number 1, communication. I wanted to send you a message today, but I was afraid to. I don't know if you want to hear from me or if I can say the right things to you. Again, because of the way they ended things here. Hang on, let me clean it. And it flipped that finances card over again. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. They pissed their money away over stupid things. And that also might be why they don't know how to, because not only did they hurt you and abandon you, but then it's embarrassing to come back and say, like, I had to start over because in trying to get over you, I did some stupid things. All right, let me clean this up. All right, so we've got my heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you, number 2. I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. Again, things that they use to numb themselves and also the people that they're spending time with. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life, family and friends. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. And what did I say? That's their big lesson here, is not listening to these people. But yeah, another 5 as well. You've got 2, 2 and 5, 5. 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 2 is important here. But there are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. The universe is helping us make them conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other. And 2, 2, 2, that's all about balance. I'm going through physical, emotional ascension symptoms. And ascension symptoms is what you got to confirm. What was that first card? It wasn't Twin Flames, it was Evil Eye, which is the people connected to them. I need space to rest, but from a higher perspective, I'm releasing old energy. So they're going through a lot of surges right now and also purging, and it's bringing them to 111 on the clock, but it's 11:01. Right. Let's get how they view their perspective of you and the connection. And then we'll get messages from them, what they want to say to you. What is this divine masculine's perspective of this collective? Matrix. Real eyes, realize, real lies. They're realizing a lot. If you need to pause that and flip it, because it can it's a bit of a tongue twister, but they're breaking free from the matrix right now. They're realizing that the lies about you, they're breaking free from it, which is good, because you've also broken free from the control that this label of Twin Flames has had on you. I think they're recognizing a lot of deceitful behavior around them too, as well as their own deceitful behavior. Connecting to Earth, Mother Gaia, connect with nature and bear fruit. And I also see that card as immediately when I see that card, I think of them viewing you as just so naturally beautiful. You don't have to put any effort in. But when you do put effort in, they think you're so beautiful still. It's more just that they see you as this natural beauty that it just radiates from within. All right, how do they see you, feel about you? Action. So again, this is coming in soon. You did get the coming into union card, 1111. This person definitely wants to take action towards you. This is coming in rapidly. And I don't think you're expecting it. Yes, you're, so to speak, bored at the moment, but you're enjoying the fact that you're okay with things right now. That there's nothing really worrying you or disturbing you right now, other than this little bit of protection that you've done. Outside of that, you're okay. So you don't know that this is coming. This person is heavily focused on taking action towards you. Sovereignty. They've realized the power that you have, and not in a negative way, like you have all this power over them, but they realize how divine you truly are and how divine your connection is, and how you really are sitting in sovereignty. You're the creator of your reality and you're living that reality, and they can see that. They're seeing you as this beautiful Queen of Wands, confident, passionate, self-assured, beautiful. But I think the secrets are a big part of why you two broke up. So yes, there would have been conflict and problems, and they weren't treating you very well, but there was other things that were influencing them that you might have even called them on. But there's secrets, but I think there's also secrets about the fact that they want to come back towards you. Again, because there's been such a long period of no contact, you have no idea the depth of feelings this person has towards you, because there's been absolutely no contact. So you feel that they know that there's things that need to be revealed here to you. And also for them to see you as this beautiful, natural, stunning person, also it's been a secret that they've been watching you. Because for them to see you become this beautiful queen, they had to have been looking in. Yes, they have memories of you being beautiful. They would have things saved of you, but it's also a current thing that they're perceiving. Action. I just straight away just heard they want to put a baby in you. That also reminds me of the Empress card, because the Empress is all about fertility and expectations. They have expectations on themselves for how they need to take action towards you. But they want to have a family with you. I'm just seeing this beautiful, natural, like, goddess that's just barefoot and pregnant, walking around nature, like just this gorgeous person that they see you as, and they want to have that with you. And they want it soon, because this is under action. They really want to make this happen soon. They don't want to wait around anymore. I'm seeing someone who wants to make up for lost time, because there's been a lot of time here since you two have been together. And I'm seeing this attachments on the bottom is actually their codependency with their surroundings. So family and friends, work, habits, bad habits they have, and their codependency on that. Because they did get that card of like, they're trying to break the habits. So I think they're seeing the lessons now, and then there's actually implementing change and sticking to it. Let's get messages on what they want to say to you. I want to get a timing card too, actually. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. I always see that card as so threatening, but in a funny way. Addictions clouded my vision, and there it is, the things that they use to numb themselves after you. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you again. The way that they've handled their finances and just themselves, like they've just been, I just heard behaved like an idiot. Someone that just really acted stupid and frivolous and self-destructive, and everyone around them was just enabling it. There's a lot about finances and things that they've used to numb themselves after you to really just make them feel silly, that they're trying to stabilize those things now because they don't want to come towards you looking like a big mess. And that's not to say everything needs to be perfect. It just means, for you, I think the main thing is them coming in with accountability and showing you action, that they're really willing to put action in to make things right with you. I don't think you're asking for a lot, basically. But the pressure and expectations they're putting on themselves might be causing them a bit of stagnancy, a bit of a delay. You were so smart, you have me figured out. So again, the way that you confronted them about things that they weren't willing to take accountability for yet, the ways in which they were treating you, they might have given you very blanket apologies, like sorry for everything, but they didn't really, apologize properly for all the ways they hurt you and caused damage here, and the ways that they let people affect this connection that you probably called them on. I'm seeing someone who, so say it's a family member in general, let's just say family in general. They have said not nice things about you. And then when you would defend yourself, you'd get blasted because no one can speak ill of their family. But what are you meant to just cop them speaking badly about you and not defend yourself? But this is the things that they're seeing clearly now. And they might have even used their family as a way to kind of bully you a bit too. Again, emotional immaturity karmic partner interference, so it's come out again in a different deck. So these people are definitely karmic lessons that this person has just had to learn the hard way. They didn't want to see it, even if that subconsciously they knew that. They didn't want to see it and they kept refusing to see it. 1111 on the time. They can't avoid it anymore. They're seeing these people very clearly now. And that's come under addictions too. So again, the people enabling, especially if it's people that they've had around for a long time that they're severely misaligned with but ridiculously loyal to, doing stupid shit, and no one's pulling them up on their behavior like you would have, because they don't care if this person changes or not. They're people that will sit around and say, we just want you to be happy, but they don't urge this person to grow up or to do better. They just let them be. It's under the guise of letting them be them, but they're actually not pushing them to grow in any way, shape or form. You wanted this person to grow. You were different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. There was one. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. That's the truth. They're in a misery of their own making. That's the truth. I keep looking at your pics, and there it is. Remember, you got camera. I keep looking at your pics, and not to mention the videos we made. Oh my God, I'll never delete them. So they have things saved of you, and they're very nostalgic, and they probably look at your stuff every day or very often. They are in a world of misery, and they created it for themselves. One, from their own bad behavior, but also the people that they listen to. I just keep hearing, what an idiot. But it's not you saying that, it's them saying that to themselves. They're saying it to themselves. You're an idiot. You look what you just an embarrassment. All right, I'm gonna get these ones as well. I actually think as well it's a mixture of anger towards themselves and anger towards the people that they've been spending time with as well and listening to. I miss you, do you? I think that's meant to be, I miss you, do you miss me too? But same thing, I miss you, do you? They miss you a lot. I need more time. And remember those other cards that was like, I don't know where I am on this journey, but I am walking home to you. Number 8, number 4. Words do hurt. I think you've called them out on some shit and your words really did cut them to the core, whether they admitted it or not. But also, again, if this person abandoned you and they let people not be nice to you, and there were people, I'm seeing them letting people talk badly about you afterwards too. When things were all over, said and done, they went and made themselves out to be this big hero and you to be the villain. And then also just sat around letting people talk badly of you. I think they have a lot of remorse over that. Again, I'm hearing, I'm such an idiot. And the other things I'm hearing I won't say because they're not very nice, but that's going to make it hard for them to come forward to you currently, because if they're beating themselves up so much in their mind, they're not going to feel confident coming towards you. I am in so much pain under I miss you. Again, they're heavily miserable. They're so miserable, and it's their own creation. Now that you've not been in their life for however long it's been, you're still in no contact, you're looking happy and you are being happy. You've released this. And what have they got? Even if they're doing well in their job right now, they're sitting around and they're around the same people, the same family, the same friends doing the same shit, and they're miserable. Where could they be in life right now if they had not done this to you? You might have already had started a family, had lots of things going for them, but their wounding sabotage this. But that being said, all these things happen for a reason. I need more time. I really think this timing issue is more to do with the way that they are feeling about what they've done here. There's a lot of guilt.
I can't even look at you right now because they're so guilty. But you've got weight. But like I said, don't wait. I don't think you're listening to this and thinking, I'll wait for you. I think you're just thinking, well, if I've met someone, if you come back and I've already met someone and I'm happy with them, I'm not gonna leave them for you. You're not gonna wait. But if they do come back around and they are ready to take accountability and show up for you properly and really work at this properly, you are willing to give them a chance. And that's under I need more time. I think there's a lot of shame here. Words do hurt. I want a fresh start with you. That's exactly what you want. But now is not the time underneath. Again, you got known it's not the right time in that very first deck. So again, because they're not, I don't think they're there yet. I think this is going to happen soon. You did get we are coming into union. You've got this action, rapid, it's coming soon, but not right now. But again, I don't think you watching this I don't think you care that it's not right now because you're not holding on to the timing, you're not holding on to the outcome. You're just getting on with things. I think it's that you're ready to hear this because it's not going to affect you the way it would have in the past. All right. We'll get some messages from the universe about this and then we'll get a divine door for you. I think as well how you feel kind of like you're on a hamster wheel at the moment, day in, day out. They're also looking at their surroundings and these people that are permanent fixtures that they're always around, living the same day over and over again. They're also feeling that same way. Number 2 and 6, so 2nd of June. But luck is on your side for both of you. But there is something unexpected about to happen that it's a good thing. It's almost like a reward for all the work that you've done. 16th of June. Yeah, so June's an important month for you too as well. But wishes coming true. They're saying just the peaceful state that you're in now is creating space for this blessing to come in, this miracle, so-called miracle to come in, a dream that you've always had about, falling in love with this person and being together. And also nighttime significance, so maybe this person will come in at nighttime with a message, a call, whatever. So you could be a Gemini, Virgo, or Sagittarius, or they could be, but more info, this is a maybe card, more info is needed. But I think this is more just this person in this time that they need space to really figure themselves out. They are gathering information right now to help them make this decision to move towards you. It's making them more wise and it's them completing a chapter. The end of a season. Remember how I said you're coming to the end of a tough season, a tough cycle, because a new cycle's about to begin. So they're ending out this negativity that you've already ended out. I think this person is also seeing both sides now. Before they were very blinded by their own pain and their own perception of you, that they weren't seeing your side at all. And now that they are seeing your side, they're almost consumed by the guilt of it, because now they're really seeing what they've put you through. This person lacked empathy before, and now their empathy is causing them a lot of guilt and a lot of remorse. But that deception that they've been living in is completely blown wide open now, and they can't not see it. Oh, I said I was going to get a timing card, didn't I? All right, I'll get that after this. And then we'll do the divine door. Prince of Fire, Sagittarius. But Jupiter, within 14 to 30 days. So that might be when you hear from them, November 22nd to December 21st. But this lucky coincidence is going to, and that's Temperance, again, a card about patience and also balance. I think you found balance in your life. That's what they're working on now. And also their own independence. Maybe they relied heavily on these people in their life and they're gaining their independence. But this is also a card of travel and long distance travel. So there might actually be physical distance between you two that they need to come to you, to travel to you to close the distance. But this is also a card of being irresponsible. So I think they were irresponsible with, I'm seeing them mishandling this whole connection. They didn't handle you with care. They were very irresponsible here, and the things that they did that have created this environment that they're miserable in now is because of a lot of things that they did that was irresponsible. But I think this person is restless when it comes to you. And as well, this is also a card about adventure. So if there is distance here and they need to travel to you, there's the adventure of the traveling and starting fresh somewhere new, getting away from these people and this environment they're miserable in, but also the adventure of having a fresh start together. And as well, I'm seeing that as, because this clover can also be a short-lived, like flirtatious connection. So there might have been something that they had after you that was very short-lived. Like they didn't, they might have even left you with the impression they'd moved on to someone, but it was a very short-lived romance. But Sagittarius is important here, so it could be a sun, moon, rising, or you could have a stellium in Sagittarius. They could, both of you could. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Number 15, but head of the pack, they're coming towards you, but we know that already. They want to have success here, but they've got a lot of drive to get this done, like come towards you and really secure this. And this is alpha male too, the will to win. They need that fire in their belly to like move out of guilt. Again, not because they shouldn't take accountability and show you and make effort towards you to show that they're sorry for what they've done. But when they're sitting heavily in remorse and regret, they don't have motivation to move forward because they're too guilt-ridden. To be able to persist and lead, they need to get out of that mindset so they can come towards you and make the changes necessary here. And this is going to happen. 15, 16. And I just heard as well, maybe June was when things started to turn sour between you two, for whenever this started to move towards its end. But I still think it's been a couple of years here. But I think June is significant in this connection. Alright, so we've got number 10, number 5, and number 17. Number 5 is also number 7, so the 5th of July is important here. But loons, deeply committed. This person, and the letter A, so they could have a first or last name that starts with A. But this person, I think this wasn't something that they were expecting, as in even when they first met you, they weren't expecting to have meet someone and be so deeply committed to them. And even in this time apart, they've always had this unwavering, their heart always belonged to you as much as they were trying to numb it. But family here, wanting to have a family with you is their deepest desire, and they're trying to manifest that. And this loon is also all in for what you love. This person needs to commit to being all in with you
especially when it comes to the people that they've been surrounding themselves with, these permanent fixtures, family and friends. But their angels, their ancestors, the universe is trying to reawaken lost hope for them. They had lost hope over this. They really put it in the too hard basket to not revisit ever again, but they're reawakening that hope in them. The tree, grounded, fertility. Again, this person wants to put a baby in here, but lineage, creating, like, it's almost like I'm seeing someone breaking chains of their generational trauma and starting a fresh lineage without that trauma, without those so-called traditions, cultures, but their personal growth. They're growing right now. They're going through a big personal growth, a surge of personal growth. But I think as well, they're clearing past life karma as well as karma from this lifetime. They're evolving and they're connecting to source. So this is very good. And number 17, stepping stones. They are coming closer to you. The process of arrival, baby steps, progress, how to keep on going, step by step, way out, and spiritual growth. This person is taking the steps needed to come towards you here. Everything that makes this person the person that they want to be. Like, you want to hold yourself to a certain standard and go, I know that I'm better than this. I know that I can have integrity and live with integrity and behave with integrity. Not just say a lot of nice words, but be that. Be about it. Not just say it, but be about it, and show you that, and show their deep commitment to you, their unwavering loyalty to you, not to these people that have kept them in this same cycle over and over again their whole lives, the same self-sabotaging behavior, the same coping mechanisms to numb themselves from feeling anything, the same stupid advice they listen to, even if it's people saying, just be happy, let it go. You can't let it go until you've really let it go. So you have to deal with it, and then you can really let it go. So just, there's so many lessons here that this person is facing now, and it's turning them into this more evolved, grown up, emotionally mature version of themselves that can be the right partner for you. And it's not just about being the right partner for you, but being, you know, the kind of person that they want to be, or that they always saw themselves as being, but they kept prolonging the growth. Being something despite the trauma that you've had. Being the person you want to be despite your parents, despite your siblings, despite the people that you've grown up around, the community that you've grown up around. Being the person and having the life you want despite those things that you've experienced. That's how they're evolving. That's how they're growing. All right, let's get this timing card, and then we'll get a divine door. When you least expect it. And again, because you're not holding on to this, you're not going to expect it. At a special date and faster than you think. August is important here. Alright, let's get this divine. Actually, no, I want to get one more. I was interested to see if October or November would come out. Today. That's all over the friggin' place, so. Unless, although when that today card comes out, I actually always see that as you needing to hear this message today. And remember, I said you're not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, you're able to hear this without holding on to it. December. All right, December and November. There you go. All right, let's get this divine door. Oh, destiny. Perfect. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Perfect. That's exactly what you needed to hear. This is destiny, and you're trusting in that.
you're actually in a really good place. You're letting things flow and letting destiny play out the way, letting fate do its thing. And whenever this comes in, November, December, August, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're still just focusing on your own happiness and enjoying your life as it is. And if and when this is supposed to come back, it will. All right, enjoy your day.